What's going on, family? What's going on? What's going on? Guys, goddesses, come on in. Come on in. Check in. Check in. Couple updates. What's going on, goddess? Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Come on in. We got some remedy stories. Remedy. We got some remedy stories. What's going on, God? Hey, can y'all hear me? Can everybody hear me? What's going on, God? What's going on? Can y'all hear me? Make sure we good. Make sure we good. All right, bet. Peace. Everybody come on in. Couple announcements. All right, couple of remedy stories for y'all that are still battling, because that's what the name of this game is, still battling. But it's very important to see folks that are winning, so you can keep going, because you don't want to keep doing something and you don't see nobody being successful in doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the blind leading the blind. So you definitely want to be able to see folks that are doing it, living it, went through the same path as you, may have been studying longer. Hell, they may have been studying a shorter time period than you. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody's journey is different. So a couple of remedy stories. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Peace. Shout out to all the gods and the goddesses, king, queens, all that. Whatever you refer yourself by. All that. Alright, so a couple of remedy stories. I just had a client, a king. He went to my Las Vegas, and I believe that was back in May or March. April, May, June. It was in May. Las Vegas event was in May. He came into the class. He has not paid rent since. Okay, so overstand, like, hey, y'all. And how long ago was that? May, June, July, August. That was 90 days ago. See what I'm saying? It was 90 days ago. Also had a student hit me up and let me know, hey, I was able to use this method to help one of my clients out. So he must have a business that he has, and he was able to apply consumer law to his business. That's why I be trying to tell folks, don't fight consumer law, learn it, because then if you deal with any consultant, anything like that, any financial management or anything like that, this shit falls right down that avenue. You see what I'm saying? So you can use this to help your clients. And that's all that's going to do is like, hey, girl, I know a dude that'll bam. You feel what I'm saying? So that'll bring you more clientele. So he was able to use this consumer law to be able to get his client out of paying rent. So, y'all, it's real. And I shouldn't say not paying. I'd say not paying the old way. He was able to instruct his client to perform the contract, if y'all know what I mean by that. He was able to perform, because you can't be calling these folks saying, I'm not paying. You can't be saying all that. You got to let them know, hey, I chose to perform a different way. You see what I'm saying? You say shit like that. But, yeah, those are two stories, y'all. Literally, rent. Again, leases that are being taken over. All right? So for y'all that are saying, well, do I got to get a house to do this? Yeah, you can, but you also can take over your lease, because 15 USC 1601 Part B, when you read it, literally says leases are trends. Okay, you're not supposed to be paying rent the month on the lease. The lease is already paid for. It was a credit sale. What was sold was your application. They purchased your application and they deposited into a interest-bearing account. All right, and they were supposed to use those funds to pay the rent. It's the landlord's duty to pay the rent, but it's up to the tenant to know the tenant rights. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just a big game of what do you know or what you don't know, because everything you don't know will be used against you. That's what they should say. Instead of saying everything you say can and will be, they should say everything you don't know will be used against you. Because everything you don't know will always be used against you. What you need me to repeat, Queen? What you need me to repeat? I know I be talking fast, my bad. What you need me to repeat, Queen? Yeah, 15 USC 1601 Part B. I know that shit like the back of my hand. Alright, so you want to look at Part B, read the first part. It literally says Congress has also found that there has been a recent trend in leasing automobiles and other durable goods for consumer use for personal, family, or household purposes. Alright, so your lease that you're living in, that's something for personal or personal, family, or household purposes. Okay, which means, all right, this is a credit sale. Your application was sold when you signed it, when you put your social. Oh yeah, it's a trend. You got to read 15 USC 1601B. It says leases are a trend. You're not supposed to be. There's no such thing as leases. It's only a such thing as lease because we made it a such thing as lease. That's like us coming up with some make-believe shit and everybody start doing it. You feel what I'm saying? Like Congress would have to adjust to whatever it is we start doing as a collective. And since we all collectively have been paying leases, you feel me? Congress had to come out with 15 USC 1601 Part B. Let us know, yo, this is a fucking trend, y'all. And if you know the word trend, a trend means something that hasn't been around for a long time. I always use a stanky leg for example. Shout outs to the creators of that. But you know, doing the stanky leg, you know, all the kids was doing the stanky leg for a certain amount of time. You feel me? It was a trend. You feel me? Nobody do that shit no more because it's not trendy no more. No, so what if we all stop doing leases? It stops being trendy. You feel what I'm saying? So if we stop doing leases and start doing the contract how it's supposed to be, we won't fall victim to deceptive credit card practices. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what it is. So yeah, so this applies to your apartment. All right. So if you paying a month to month, you gotta look at it. There's a tenant and a landlord's relationship. All right, I know I'm down in Florida, so the code I used was 83.49. That's 83.49. That's 83 Florida statute 83.49. This talks about deposits and rents. It literally says that the tenant deposits securities and the landlord is supposed to use those for the benefit of the tenant, meaning the landlord is supposed to pay the rent. Also, the landlord places that security deposit inside of an interest-bearing account that collects 75% interest that's owed to the tenant. The motherfucking tenant. Okay? The motherfucking tenant. Not the landlord. The tenant. So you have to understand how the application is deposited. That's why I be trying to tell folks. That application is the money. That application is the negotiable instrument. Application is the negotiable instrument. That's what it is, y'all. That's what it is. I don't got it in front of me. I just know it. I don't be reading everything in the world. I just try to find things that would help my process. You feel me? I ain't out here trying to read the whole damn manual. Who the hell got that type of time? It's a letter of credit. Exactly. Signature is the money. Exactly. As soon as you sign that piece of paper and submit it, can you submit an application without it being signed? No. Meaning, can you go cash a check without signing it? No. No. Somebody got to authorize it. That person that authorizes got to be somebody that's powerful, ain't it? Got to be somebody that's powerful. But yeah, your signature is definitely the value. As soon as you add your hand to that document, it's gold. Alright, so those two clients that got out of rent, you feel me? So now the question somebody may ask, so what now? Do they Now all they got to do is keep standing on what they've been sending. You feel me? If the corporation want to try to come back and go to court, don't be scared. You know what you done. You done built your case up already. You can explain how you endorsed and transferred your credits to the account. You can explain how you're the owner and the beneficiary and all the interests owed to the beneficiary. You can explain why you're the tenant. Okay? No, yeah, why you're the tenant, and you can basically and all the landlords are supposed to pay the rent on behalf of the tenant. Now, of course, you have to find out your state code, right? Because 8349, if you living in Texas, that ain't gonna be the same code because that's a Florida statute. CPNs, I say, why even use a CPN? I don't think you use CPN because you can't really back that. If that go to court, you feel me? How you gonna back it? You know what I'm saying? Do you guys what security does that CPN have? You feel me? Now I don't know everything. So all I would say is dub the CPN and just learn how to use your personal. Yeah, electronic signature is the same. It's the same. They came out with an Electronic Signature Act. It's a whole Electronic Signature Act. Y'all look that shit up. It's a whole Electronic Signature Act. Look that up. Yeah, you just go create an EIN. Go create a business. A CPN it's no different from you creating a business. Just go create an EIN. Yeah, our social is definitely the 10. Our social is the tax identification number. The social is the tax identification number. The social is the tax identification number. The social is also the taxpayer. For y'all that's running around saying, we're not supposed to pay taxes, Yeah, if you're using your social, that's the taxpayer. You're not the taxpayer, but if you're using a social, you're using a taxpayer. That's two entities. The social is its own entity. You're your own entity. You're the entity that's controlling that entity. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta remember that, y'all. Keep it simple. Don't overthink it. Electronic Signature Act. SSN equals 10. Yes. You gotta put that on the shirt. SSN equals 10. Your 10 is an SSN. I'm gonna put that in the song. I got a whole consumer album coming out. Alright? So y'all make sure y'all. Alright? It's gonna be free too, so. Yeah, SSN is definitely the 10. Okay? Make sure y'all put that in your brains. Cement that into your memory bank. Alright, cement that into your memory bank. The Social Security is your tax identification number. Alright, it's the tax identification number. Alright, I'm gonna be dropping laws in the song and shit. I'm gonna be putting little riddles. Only the competent gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about. Alright, y'all know how Jay-Z be talking about art in his music. Nobody know what the fuck he be talking about, but it be hard as hell. That's how my shit gonna be. They gonna be like, what the fuck is he talking about? He said something about transfer the credits to the motherfucking account. Now you living what? This nigga talking about? But you putting that shit on some trap beats. Yeah, I just look up state codes for my when I first moved here. I just looked up Florida statutes, and I just started reading. And it's like the universe, no cap, no gains, no flex, nothing like that. I really got the universe on my side. You feel what I'm saying? I really, like, no jokes. I really do. You feel me? So it's like I literally started opening. The minute I started looking up Florida statutes, I came across 8349. That shit crazy. I would just start reading from the top to the bottom, and then I would just skimming, then boop, 8340. First I was reading 8348 first, and then I clicked over to 8349, was talking about rents and duties and rents. No, he's talking about duties, landlords, and tenant dues. I was like, oh shit, this is what I didn't even know I was looking for this, but this is what I was looking for. And bam, wham, bam. Go look it up for yourselves. Even if you don't live in the state of Florida, go look it up. Go look it up. Go look it up. 8349. Go see if I'm lying. Just read. Read all the way till you get to the bottom and see what they say. See what they say. Oh yeah, I know Jay-Z know what this shit is. I heard somebody told me Beyonce said something about pay me in equity. Man, I'm trying to tell you, boss talk. It's coming. Real boss talk. Oh, Drake be talking about trust. Yeah, man, I'm trying to tell folks, man, they play dumb shit to make the folks dumb. You know what I'm saying? While the smart people have fun being smart or intelligent, I shouldn't even say that. The informed people are happily being informed, while you have informed people that's hiring uninformed people to keep doing uninformed shit. Oh yeah, I got some hard shit dropping. I'm trying to tell you, I got some shit for y'all soul. None of that boring conscious shit either. No offense to the conscious community, you feel me? No offense, but that shit be boring. Okay, that shit be putting niggas to sleep. Alright, J. Cole done slid in, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? But a lot of guys like J. Cole can't just slide in, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to come in having folks bob in their head. You can't be putting folks to sleep with literature. You know what I'm saying? That shit got to be jamming at the same time. Like, you can't just be talking about, we kill each other, we need to stop, brother, we need to love. And I don't want to hear that shit. We know that. Nobody want to hear that shit. Put it in a more catchier way. We don't want to hear that boring ass shit. Granted, it's right. It's the right message, but like, are you trying to be heard? You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't going to be heard, you being born. I don't give a fuck how righteous shit you saying. You better go to the Christian community and drop that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I got something for the folks. You know what I'm saying? I got something for the... Yes, sir. Yeah, Money Man definitely be talking. I got to link with Money Man. Definitely. Money Man definitely on that wave. Shout out to Money Man. Shout out. When I first heard Money Man, I ain't like him. I was like, man, he sound like Rich Homie Quan to me. But then when I started listening to him, shout out to Rich Homie Quan too. But when I started listening to Money Man, I was like, oh damn, okay. More I listened to him, I was like, okay, yeah, he sound a little different. And he started talking about certain shit, like, oh, buddy know what's going on. Now I started watching his lives and shit. I was like, oh yeah, definitely. It's time, okay? It's time. But yeah, make sure y'all can use that code for an example. Again, that's 8349. Use that code for example. What else? Make sure I'm hitting everything. Mentorship that I'm having in December. All right, it's gonna be $22.22. Shout out to whoever told me that price. That was a good price, $22.22. All right, you can do 2 installments. Okay, you can pay half up front and then last half will have to be due by November 1st. All right, but again, first come, first serve. Like, only way you can hold your spot down if you, again, go ahead and pay your deposit of 50%. All right, and then the last half will be due by November 1st. What will be in the mentorship? We're gonna meet 3 times a week for the whole month of December. We're gonna meet 2.5 hours to 3 hours. And if anybody know how I do things, more likely we're gonna go over. All right, so we're gonna meet 3 times a week, shooting for 2.5 hours to 3 hours a day. All right, for the whole month of December. All right, what are we gonna go over? We're going through the whole endorsement process. Okay, we're adding a whole tax process. Okay, and we're adding a whole court procedure. Okay, we're doing everything. We're next day and shit. We're not doing that 5 day shit. No offense, folks is doing it, but we need things fast. So we doing the next day shipping, so we get a more quicker, faster respond. We giving the corporations 5 business days, so on, and we doing everything together as a unit. No new accounts, so it ain't no be no. Oh, I'm gonna go find me a car. No new accounts, only old accounts. There's no need to go get new shit if you still got old accounts that you haven't conquered yet. So it's going to be all old accounts that we're going to be using or operating on. No new accounts. Okay? But if you get a car by then, yeah. Now, if you go hurry up, go get a whip real fast, yeah. But no new car. The class is not going to be how to go get a fucking car. It's going to be how to learn this shit. Okay? The class is not going to be how to go get a house. That class is going to be out how to learn this shit, because once you learn it, then you can go on your merrily may and do as you please. You feel what I'm saying? So understand the purpose of this mentorship. Okay, and for the folks that get remedy by New Year's, because again, we're gonna be doing it in December. If you get remedy by New Year's, you will have a free admission on the yacht event that's coming during New Year. So wham bam. Okay, you get a 2-in-1. All right, so you get the mentorship is in starting in December. That's $22.22. The price for that is $22.22. Okay, $22.22. You get in that, get remedy. You have a free admission to the yacht event. Okay, because I'm gonna need some students. Yeah, bam, 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 whoop de whoop. You feel me? I'm gonna need you being on the yacht, whoop de whooping. All right, so make sure y'all are tapping in, y'all. I don't do this this is not a money thing for me. You feel me? This is a show folks that this is proof through folks. You feel what I'm saying? Because I can show you all day. Like right now, I can show you my lease that say 0.00. For y'all that have followed me and seen it, I've already showed that. Y'all say, but it's better showing somebody else. Okay, so I'm looking forward to my mentorship, because I've been already planning this. Okay, it's really for the last a year and a half, 2 years. I already said I can't wait to do my mentorship, because I'm gonna do it all in one. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm definitely looking forward to it. In January, I'm gonna have the yacht event. We're gonna have the yacht event. Me and Phoenix Rising been discussing that. All right, so we're gonna have the yacht event. Come on to that. For those that take my mentorship and you get remedy, you will have free admission. So please don't come to my mentorship thinking that you're just about to sit back and just copy and paste. Okay, this is gonna be a hands-on. We're all on the same page. Okay, together. There will be quizzes, and somebody may get all their money back in the mentorship. Okay, so keep in mind, y'all, I'm trying to be like Oprah with this thing. I'm like, you get your money back. You get your money back. You get your money. Because again, y'all, it ain't about the money. I just got to see who's willing to invest. Okay, that's all. I just got to see who's willing to invest. That's why I'm not here to try to make the best prices. If I was, I'd do everything for free, goddamn. All right, so I got to see who gon' jump for the class. Who gon' jump for these courses. Because my course ain't cheap. You feel me? And I feel like that if you're selling your course cheap, you gonna bring in cheap people. You feel me? So, and I don't want to be around cheap. I don't care if you look like me, talk like me, you dress like me. I don't give a damn. All right, I only want people that straight investors that understands the value in transferring value. Okay, you got to give something to get something, and you will see the money that you put up with me will always put you in a position to be free. I know I sound like a pastor because I'm gonna have a church one day. I'll say it again. The money you invest in me will put you on a path to be free, okay? And that ain't no scam shit. That ain't no pastor trying to collect tithes or nothing like that. That's just straight up, okay? Because I ain't here to milk you, okay? I'm just here to help you be free, okay? I've done it before. If I feel like if I can do one person, I can do two. God damn it, I'm past 10, 15. Now, I got over 15 people in some way, form living bill free. Nobody can tell me shit. If you say it's a scam, I'll just keep dunking on your head with facts, and we can keep going back and forth. Please don't stop me from going back and forth, people. I love that because I have facts, guys. I can just call a student, hey, brother, when the last time you paid rent? I'm like, oh, well, goddamn, bro, I ain't even thought about rent. Shit, I ain't paid rent since last year, goddamn. My bad. All right, appreciate that, brother. Appreciate you. Hey, hang up. I really be doing that because people like, show me proof. And then you show them proof. First thing they say, well, it just sounds too good to be true. I mean, man, shut the fuck up. I just goddamn shows you somebody that's living this shit. Now you still saying it's too good. You want me to call somebody else? Like what's going on? Like, what are we doing here? Are you trolling? Okay? Because I know how to troll with facts. Okay? I'm troll with facts. Alright? But anyway. That's what it is, y'all. It's people that is living it. So if y'all hear anybody that say they took my course, it didn't work, to ask them one question. Say, well, what about the people that it has worked for? What about them? Because he's showing people that's living it. They said they took the same course. What's the difference? What are they doing that you're not doing? I heard a girl say, you might be paying them people. Man, who the fuck is paying people to say some shit? I'm not doing all that. The hell? I pay you quicker to get a question right in my class. You feel me? Right? I'm not about to pay somebody to say, hey, man, these is random ass people. Go talk to them. I stopped tagging people because people started bum rushing people fucking DMs like, hey, I seen that you did it. Can you please walk me step by step? Like, goddamn, let that person bask in their victory. Y'all go bum rush a person. What I'm supposed to put? What I'm supposed to put? Trying to get some free shit out of them. That's why I stopped tagging people. I had people come to me, hey man, can you please don't tag me? Because I got a lot of people in my inbox, you know what I'm saying? And it's messing up my regular business I got going on. I'm like, my bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm just happy for you. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, y'all, it's up, man. It really been up. If you don't see it's up by now, I don't know what you're looking at. I think your glasses is foggy. You need to go wash them motherfuckers. Matter of fact, you need to go buy some new glasses. Because if you still skeptical about any product I'm pushing out, man, you need to go buy some more glasses. And if you ain't wearing glasses, that's probably the reason. Okay? You need to go get you some wake the fuck up glasses. Okay? Go get you some wake the fuck up glasses. Because right now you sleep. Are you watching folks that's literally started jumping in after you jumped in, getting the remedy? All because you quit, and all because you started talking shit. All because you wasn't studying. You know what I'm saying? Brother took the class in May. He ain't paid rent since. And I tell everybody in the class, always, when y'all leave this, don't just stop paying your rent. Now, if you choose to do that and you want to go gusto mode with this information, by all means, goddammit, have at it. But I'm here to let you know, please, I advise you, keep paying until you learn and understand this shit. Now, I can't help that you got folks out here that's ready to hit the ground running. When I learned this shit, I was ready to hit the ground running. So I knew when I started putting my courses and curriculums together, I said, okay, I gotta build my curriculum for the runners that's gonna get out there and, hey, you feel me? That's the trial and errors. The people that's out there for trial and error. Because I'm a trial and error guy. I'm not a guy that can sit back and I just really started reading textbooks like that. Business law, you feel me? That's the only real book I'm reading right now. You know what I'm saying? Because it got everything in it. It got everything in it. So yeah, y'all, the information is real, y'all. If you think it's a scam, I don't know what to tell you. All I can do is say, stick with it. Stick with it. Tune me out, mute me out, and just go read what I'm telling you to read. You feel me? Just keep reading. Just keep reading. I'm here to let y'all know every process works, but you gotta make it work. Every process works. You gotta so it don't matter if you come over here and then try to half-ass it over here, then jump over there and try to half-ass it over here. You're never gonna get remedy. Just go ask somebody that has taken different courses. First thing they say is, man, all these motherfuckers just taking people's money. I done took a class with him, nothing. I ain't got shit. I'm like, man, that don't sound like a them problem. That sounds like a you problem. That sounds like a you problem. If you want to know what to read, I would just say look at all my lives that I got on my page. I drop all the acts, the parts of the acts. Hell, some people may drop them here. Now I got a course that's 500. That's 5 hours long. It goes over endorsing bills. Okay, it goes over endorsing bills. It's 5 hours long. It's 500. Just DM me if you want your hands on that. It goes over the endorsed bill and it adds the taxes. It does not include the court procedures. Meaning, if you overstand and you do everything from the overstanding that the video tells you, okay, now it's time to add the court procedures. Oh, an hour with me is 400. 30 minutes with me is 200. Yeah, you gotta hold yourself accountable. And keep in mind, bro, I could have really got out here and held everybody's hand. I could have held everybody's hand, like, yo, put this, you put that. But I got kids, man. I got 4 kids. More, you know what I'm saying? Some on the way. You feel me? I don't have time to be holding people's hands. I gotta hold my kids' hands. You know what I'm saying? I gotta hold the mothers of my children's hands. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so I made sure, because no one held my hand when I started this, and I'm glad no one held my hand. Shout out to everybody that I got information from. You feel me? Shout out to everybody I got information from. I learned something from everybody. I took something from everybody and was able to apply it to my own personal process. Now that has been able me to help others. Been able to help others. But the real reason I have not held hands, because I feel like it's more powerful to show somebody how to cook the fish rather than bringing them fish. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of folks asking me, hey brother, what if you help me get this claim on my car and I just give you half when I do? That's not doing nothing. I can do that all day. It's not doing. I'd rather show you how to do it for yourself, because you will be a pillar for your family. Instead of me and you doing it, then you tell somebody, them like, hey bro, I got somebody else that want to do it with you. I don't got time to make this a business of me doing it for somebody. I don't want to do that type of business. I'd rather teach, you know what I'm saying? Like show you, hey, this is what it is. Then when you piece it together, you live free. Now you can do what you please with it. You can start your own courses. You can have a family formula. You know what I'm saying? You can build you a family formula based off what you did for yourself. Yeah, in that one-on-one. Yeah, but I encourage folks that doesn't have my course not to book a one-on-one with me, because you're not going to learn how to endorse the bill in 1 hour if you haven't took any course. My one-on-ones is more geared for the folks that's kind of competent on consumer law, preferably someone that's taken my course, because we can just continue on where you may misunderstood. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people try to book a one-on-ones. They ain't took no course. They're trying to step by step it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you're not going to get far with that. You got to really research this. I say just go on my page, look up the acts I'm dropping. You probably got to start from the bottom. Listen to the lives. All my lives is like an hour plus. Okay, it's like information dropping, acts, laws, just how you should be thinking, how you should be looking at things. Yeah. So yeah, it's definitely the. Yeah, I'm trying to empower. I ain't trying to enable anybody. Oh, you already did one? Okay, yeah, we can go over the court. If you already did the court, if you already did everything with the court, make sure, because if we start to, and now my bad, if you did everything with the endorsed bill, make sure you did everything right and did your proper steps, because when you start your court, they can throw your case out for not properly presenting it. All right. Now, I don't have a list of books. I advise people not even to get a lot of books. I got one book. That's the business law that I got on my page. Business law that I got on my page. Yeah, it's a process. Has anybody ever got their case thrown out before? Just be real. Please just be real. Just be real. Just be real. You know what I'm saying? This is for the folks that are behind you. Don't be... It's folks that be losing cases and they don't let folks know like what they did wrong. This is a trial and error, y'all. You gotta let folks, hey, I did this and they threw my case out because I didn't understand. I didn't do this. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you have your case. That's why that my endorsed bill class that I have, if you do everything to the T and have all your copies, all you're doing is presenting that to the court. That's the evidence for your claims. Nah, I don't even talk about 1099 OID anymore. That's just that's been getting folks goddamn in a tight bind. So just put the OID to the side. You'll come back to that. Put the OID to the side. Oh yeah, so we got one person that lost. Yeah. So we want to overstand. Yes, 1040s can be printed. You don't gotta wait for the 1040s. Oh, for the king that lost. What did you file your claim, or were you the defendant, or were you the plaintiff? DM me for the course. DM me for that course. I had on my Linktree, man. Linktree be... Know what the fuck Linktree got going on. So I took it down. You just DM me. Oh, you was a defendant. What was the case, if you don't mind me asking? Just for educational purpose for the folks behind you. I'm saying I got the remedy for you. But you was a defendant. What was the case? Nah, you don't. Nah. Just when you're taking over the account. But you endorsing the bill alone is literally you doing something in your rightful rights. So that's the argument. You're keeping the argument on that. So, credit card collection. What was the claim? Like they just basically said you didn't pay. A debt collection basically sued you. Yeah, I got the second edition. I don't know about the other editions. Yeah, because like a debt collection, though, those is like the easy ones to beat. Because most debt collections is being collected by a third party. You feel me? So you just challenging jurisdiction right there. But if it's the actual creditor, quote unquote, that's taking you to court, all you're doing is proving that you transferred the credits and proving where you were able to transfer credit. You're staying on the bill of exchange at. You're showing and proving, hey, I'm the consumer here. This was a credit sale. Yeah. Did you say you got a summary judgment? Did you respond to all the claim? Did you respond to all the correspondence that the court sent you? Yeah, make sure. My next class is it's in Atlanta, 9, 10, 11 with Phoenix Rising. That class sold out. It's a matching event. You can still grab the Zoom link. But my next live in-person class, next one that isn't sold out, is Greenville, South Carolina. That's November 11th. November 11th. The link is in my bio. My mentorship is in December. I'm only doing 30 to 35 people. You don't want it to be too big. Oh, you said it was a third party. Oh, you lost to a third party. Oh, yeah. You got to go appeal. How long ago was it? You got to go appeal. You got like 90 days to appeal. I think 60 days. I think you got like 60 or 90 days to appeal. You have to go look in your statute. I think you're in Nevada, right? You have to go look up Nevada. What's their time frame on appeal? Nah, the IRS ain't gonna say nothing. You can prove everything. Y'all don't be scared of IRS. Make sure you do everything right. Make sure you do everything right by reading instructions, but don't be scared. IRS is they're tax assessors. There's tax processors. That's it. That's it. As long as you can prove everything, you good. That's why, as long as you keeping copies of everything, you good. As long as you keeping copies of everything, you good. That's why I say you have to keep copies. Does the Caribbean islands? I know territory of the United States, you can use these laws, yeah. I live in Atlanta. I missed that in person at the mansion. The Zoom link will give access to everything as the in-person event. Yeah, only thing is you ain't gonna be there. It's the only difference. But as far as information, yeah, definitely. But you know, we're gonna have a pool party. You know, me and Phoenix Rising racing. The loser gotta. So if I lose, which I'm not, okay. If I lose, I gotta basically buy one of her single mothers a all inclusive retreat weekend to. Hell, you feel me? Gonna just flick a damn quarter and she just gonna pick where she wanna go, and I got to basically fund that. If I win, when I win, she's gonna have to basically grab. We're doing something for the males and the females. We're gonna have to find some grass or something. Man, I'm about to put these. What? So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna do a raffle for any of my male clients that purchase any products. Really, it's gonna be for the Atlanta Mansion event. You gotta be at the Atlanta Mansion event. So somebody's gonna be able to get an all-inclusive. All-inclusive. Nah, I'm about to. What? I'm not taking it easy. I'm gonna be looking at her when I be running. Y'all make sure she hear this when I don't like talking behind folks' back. When I'm running, I'm gonna look at her. You know how we do. When you beating somebody, you gotta look at them. Let them know. Nah, just go ahead and send your 2848. Just go ahead and send it. The Zoom, yeah. We gonna open it up. Anybody that's participating has a chance to win this. What? He said, who do we make the fiduciary? Well, you got to go read what a fiduciary is and how would that suit in your case. Yeah, we're running in the street. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all tapping in. Mentorship December. Price for that $22.22. You can go ahead and put your deposit in now. You gotta put 50% down and lock your spot, saying we ain't doing that 200 a week thing. I ain't keeping count of all that. No offense to anybody, you feel me? But I ain't keeping count of all that. I ain't doing that 200 a week all the way up to the day of. I ain't doing that. Folks be wanting you to hold their money so they don't spend the money. Come on now, let's be adults now. Let's be adults. So this is what we can do. The payment plan can be, you can put your first down payment down. I know that sounds like a dealer. You can put your first down payment down. But yeah, put your first deposit down, 50%. If you want to lock your spot in, the final payment is due November 1st. All right, so that's for the mentorship in December. Mentorship in December. To sign up for that, go ahead and inbox me, family, inbox. Go ahead, inbox. If you want the 5-hour course that I have available, it is $500. Go ahead and DM me for that. Go ahead and swap it out. Yeah, I don't operate on truth lending. One dude told me, he said, "Why don't you take 1099s?" I said, "Well, because this isn't a consumer credit transaction, sir. That's why I don't take 1099. This is not this is like a under the table deal we're doing. But it's still a business because I got this lined up on the LLC, so it's still everything is legal that we're doing. But this is not a consumer credit transaction, if that makes sense. I'm not taking folks' socials to do business with them. May do that when never mind. May do that in the future for other things, for other services. The 5-hour course is the it talks about endorsing the bill, and it talks about how to assess the tax. It does not have the court procedures in it. It does not have the court procedures. So that is unlimited. That class is unlimited, no expiration date, 5 hours long. You can pause it, stop it. It breaks down how to endorse your bill. Well, the reason why I ain't gonna take a 1099 because people don't know how to. Oh yeah. They could. You know what I'm saying? Get their receipts. So if you let's say you Zelle me, right? Let's say you purchased my mentorships 2222. You Zelle it. You get a receipt from Zelle, like a confirmation, right? You can take all the credits that you did for the year and do a 1099 on that. Of course, please y'all understand how to do a 1099 before you just run off and do what I just said. But yeah, that person will have to do a 1099 on their end. Yeah, you can definitely do that. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely do a class in Cali. Definitely, I'm probably gonna do a class in Cali in February. I'll probably do a class in February. I don't want to talk too much about receipts because people gonna actually go do it. People gotta learn the process before they just, you feel me? But the receipt is the real money. You file your receipts with the IRS. That's how you get your money back. They don't know it's a write-off until you show receipts. That receipt shows that you did a consumer credit transaction of somewhat. But learning the basics, you feel me, is gonna make you understand all the other stuff more easier. Learning the basics, getting the basics down pat. Yeah, you gotta study the basics. Basics are all the greats. They literally say they created a a formula, and they stuck to the formula. You got to stick to the basics to understand everything. The reason why I stopped talking about 1099 OIDs, because people started just focusing on that. Because as soon as you say, oh, OIDs is how you get the money back what you came out of your pocket with, first thing folks try to do is start sending OIDs in. You know what I'm saying? So one reason I stopped talking about them. So if you have my 12-12 class that I did from last year, there's a more up-to-date class. It's more a more simplified process. Because all the OIDs, that Form 91, Form 95, you feel me? That only gets brought in if that's the case. If your property is not in escrow, you're not going to send the Form 91. You see what I'm saying? I be having folks ask me, do I send the Form 91 on a damn light bill? I'm like, well, is your light bill in escrow? I'm like, no. Well, what are you talking about? Well, no, you're not going to send 91. So I made a class 0202, basically simplifying and having people focus on endorsing the bill. And when I did that, folks say, oh, he's changing up his process. No, I'm just trying to make it easier. Oh man, that book is lit, man. I ain't even got to certain shit yet. I'm just starting from the beginning. Now I'm at the part it's talking about other countries' legal system. I'm learning about Japan's legal system. I'm learning about Africa's legal system. Learning about Russia's legal system. You know what I'm saying? Man, you will be amazed, y'all. You will be amazed. So I can definitely see in about a year from now, I'll probably, like I said, be indulging with international affairs at that point, teaching folks how to maneuver with consumer law internationally. Because the purpose is I don't want to keep teaching the same shit. You know what I'm saying? I can leave this behind for somebody to teach. You got to endorse the original. Or, you know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, whatever your signature is on, you feel me? Just ask them for the original copy. Or, like I said, let them know you want to endorse. Don't even say endorse. Say you want to go ahead and pay up your whole lease. But I hope you took one of my classes before you do that. All right. I hope you got one of my classes. Yeah, she was like, do I do a 91 for my light bill? I'm like, I said, do you know what the 91 form is for? She was like, oh, I gotta go back to the video. Man, don't send shit off unless you know what it is, y'all. Please. Please. For the sake of my name, goddamn. Because all you gonna do is send shit off wrong. Some shit gonna go wrong and you gonna blame me. That's what people doing now. Like, please, for the sake of my name. Like, please understand each and every individual form before you send everything off. Now, the 5-hour class don't explain the lease process. The 5-hour class explains the bill process, meaning all bills. So your lease is a bill, you feel what I'm saying? But it don't just specifically pinpoint leases, you feel what I'm saying? Now, I go into 15 USC 1601 Part B and how everything is, if that is a lease, is a trend, and then I show folks how to actually take over the account. Yeah, everything's the same. That's why I don't really pinpoint shit. I don't just make courses on, oh, let me show you how to get a car. You know, I don't have a course on, oh, let me show you how to get a house. You know what I'm saying? The course is, hey, let me show you how to assess a bill. Because once you learn this, all that other shit is going to just fall into your lap. Because if you don't make it make sense in court, they're going to throw that shit out. It don't matter how much you understand it. Yeah, it's definitely going to cost more money. Because if you're trying to step by step it, you trying to 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, You know what I'm saying? So that's why I tell you, just buy the course. The course is 5 hours long. It's 500, but it's 5 hours long. That's like 100 an hour, but unlimited. You feel what I'm saying? It's like you paying 100 an hour, but it's unlimited 5 hours. Because a 1 hour consultation with me is 400. 30 minutes is 200. You might as well spend 5 and get the whole class, so you can use it for life, and then start building off that. Then come back and book a one-on-one. Yeah, man, folks be asking me, bro. They be like, and I be like, damn, dude, I ain't not listening. I just, like I said, I just try to keep it positive, you know what I'm saying? Try to remind, like, all, that's why I say all bills. I don't never specify when I'm talking. I just say all bills. First thing somebody say is, what can I do with my child support? I'm like, is it a bill? Yeah. They be like, oh, can I do this with my mortgage? Is your mortgage a bill? They be like, do I do this with my phone? Come on. Like, come on, are we children? Are we kids? Y'all ever had a kid that just be asking questions over and over? Dad, what do you think happened if I ate my ice cream whole? Well, Dad, what if you think I didn't eat my ice cream whole? Hey, Dad, why do you think the sky is blue? Hey, Dad, you see, you know what I'm saying? Just asking shit. Like, shut the fuck up. Put your damn seatbelt on. First and foremost, okay? And start thinking before you ask. If I just said all bills, if it is a bill, then yes. If your fucking social name is on that bill, then yes. Nah, go ahead and share my oh yeah, brother, I remember we had that. Yeah, that was the only reason I said that, brother. You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping on you having it, you feel me? It's just I putting it out there. People just gonna start doing it, you feel what I'm saying? And if they don't have like proper, because it's like this, I don't want nobody to go buy my course for somebody else, because you're not gonna be able to go to that person if you need help. You see what I'm saying? So if you come to me, and I got a script of everybody that has purchased, I keep receipts of everything. You see what I'm saying? And I ask like, where'd you get my course from? Then they be like, somebody just gave it to me. So I'm like, okay, how many times you see it? Because I don't want nobody to book a one-on-one with me if they didn't properly study the course. You got people out here trying to grab my course and trying to sell it and not overstand. That's a responsibility. You are literally putting people on a path of fucking dead end if you don't know how to, you feel me, giving them a chance to come talk to you and say, hey, brother, this happened. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, I'm definitely bookkeeping. I got a book record of everybody that's purchased a course with me. Ever. You know what I'm saying? So I just want folks to make sure they're able to go to the source to be able to ask questions. Because if you ask questions from somebody that don't know what's going on, and a lot of people just money hungry, they're like, yeah, just book a consultation with me. I'll tell you what to do. And they ain't even doing it. You know what I'm saying? So, and one thing I don't want to do is steer somebody away from something that's gold. This is gold. Yeah, you definitely gonna have questions. You know what I'm saying? But you want to read, right? Read. A lot of folks' questions is in the reads. I had a brother say, hey, I was about to book a run. I said, what was it on? He told me it was on how to get my money back. I told him about 15 USC 1615. He was like, oh damn, Brandon, that's what I was looking for. You feel me? It's about pinpoint where it's at. It's just about pinpoint where it's at. So yeah, y'all, it's up. I'm about to go ahead and get up out of here, y'all. They giving me the time. If y'all have any questions, go ahead and shoot me in a DM. I'm gonna get to you when I can, y'all. My DM is crazy. All right, but I'm gonna get to you, okay? If you got to, shoot another message. All right, just so your shit can report back to the top, goddamn. So, shoot me a text. A DM if you want to grab that course. Shoot me a DM if you want to go ahead and sign up for a seat for the mentorship. All right, y'all. Peace and love, y'all. Again, y'all, please eliminate yourself from any naysayers. This shit is real. I can show it to you all day. I can even show you folks that are living it, okay? Don't listen to no naysayers. Stick right here. Make this your home and shit. Let's get you free. Simple. All right. Peace and love, family.